Alright, what's up, horror movie fans? It's Gilly from the Attic Review, getting ready to talk about Annabelle Comes Home. Now, I'm going to openly admit, I was a huge fan of The Conjuring and Conjuring 2. I thought they were both great movies. Love Gary Doberman, great writer. James Wan, the guy's a genius. Come on, Saw. His line of work speaks for itself. I'm just not the biggest fan that this is the third part of Annabelle, which I didn't even believe it deserved an offshoot in itself. This is count it out, man, the seventh movie of the Conjuring universe. So with that being said, I mean, normally that's a red flag for me as a horror movie fan. The fact that you have so many offshoots that just seems like a kind of a desperate cash grab. And I don't mean that in any disrespect to James Wan, because the man's a genius. But here we are again, the horror movie fans see a doll and they want to go after it, which I was very concerned with the first Annabelle. So all of a sudden I heard, through the grapevine, everyone, I can't wait to see this killer doll. And I was like, man, you guys are missing the whole point. This movie isn't centered about like a killer, like Chucky, not the same. So here, this movie takes us to when Ed and Lorraine Warren, world-renowned demontologists, if that's the right term, come into contact with this possessed doll, or this doll that has like this evil stigma attached to it. So they get the doll. You can't really destroy it because then it's just going to be hell on earth. So best thing you can do is contain it. Now, I'm not sure why they chose to keep all these relics in their home, but hey, it's been working for them. Safe. However, now we have a wild card. They're going away for the weekend. They need a babysitter, a trusted one, so she comes over. And of course, troublemaking friend comes over as well. I mean, her intentions were bad, but hey, all of a sudden, the doll is released. And as naturally as horror movie fans, you want to be like, oh, don't run up the stairs, don't open that door. She unleashes the evil that doll is capable of. And they now have to deal with this doll in different places, and all of a sudden, all the relics that had been touched by the teenager's friend are now really, really, really making life not so easy for the babysitter, her friend, and the daughter of the Warrens. So that's the basic synopsis. Let's get into the gusto of it. Let's go into the pros first. I really, really, really appreciated the cinematography. Oh my goodness! I mean, the set designs, the lighting, the use of fogs, and just the lighting of the house itself, and like you get to explore the home of the Warrens, and so that was pretty neat. The acting was pretty cool. I had its little chuckles here and there. The young ladies, what normally in horror movies it's focused on. We want to see them thrive, we want to see them survive. So they did a great job. It's just that like this movie had so many ingredients to make a great recipe for a horror movie, and it just kind of just lacked the meat and potatoes that I was hoping for, and instead gave me a crappy salad for me to chew on as far as the content. I was just flabbergasted by how much they had to work with and just kind of ignored it. They kind of banked on you jumping every time you saw Annabelle a doll, which is going to happen. I watched the rest of the audience as well. And yeah, there's, clear jumps like, oh shit, there's that doll again. But you kind of see it coming. And one of the main problems I had with all that is that they put too much faith into that as opposed to really exploring what they could have done with the other elements. I mean, you got the babysitter, supernatural things going on. You have all these old relics and even elements of mythological, relics in there as well. And it could have done so much more, especially with the jumps. I mean, I compare it to like a professional boxer or fighter. You throw your feint out to kind of make the guy flinch a little bit so that way you can deliver the power blow. This movie just feinted too much and really banked on you just, and then it didn't deliver the scare. There were so many opportunities to really put the fear into the audience as opposed to everyone kind of walking away shaking their head like, I could have been scared more. And that's the main issue I have with this Annabelle movie is that you see the doll and you want to jump. But that's just not enough. They created this amazing atmosphere to really be frightened, and they just kind of, blew it. It was like an open book test, and they just squeaked by with like a D rating. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry guys, I'll get a lot of flack for it, but I wasn't the biggest fan of this movie. I mean, Gary Doberman, like I said, I think the guy's amazing. James Wan, dude, you're awesome too, bro. But this movie, I just hope this is the last installment that they do. So all in all, I can't really. I mean, I was gonna give it like a 2 knives out of 5, but I'll be nice because I'm sure people are gonna say, "Oh, Gilly, you're just hating as usual." I mean, I'm really trying not to, guys. You don't believe me? Check the movie out. I mean, I'm not sure if it's worth the price of admission. Maybe when it comes out on Redbox, but I'll say 2.5 knives because I mean it just missed out on a lot that had so much potential to outdo its two predecessors. So. Um, Sorry to give a negative review, guys, but they can't all be out of the park home runs. If you disagree, please let me know. Click like and subscribe. Please leave some comments, and let's look forward to the next horror movie that we got coming out. I know I'm excited for Midsummer. A shameless plug, even though it's not my movie, but I'm excited for that one. Again, Annabelle Comes Home. If you guys are fans of it, of the original too, you might enjoy it, but myself, I'm going to have to say I wouldn't watch it again. So thanks, guys, for your time. Again, click like, subscribe, and, leave some comments. We'll chat about it later, guys. Have fun. Have a good weekend.